Hey, are you frustrated because you're working hard in your business, but the sales aren't coming in? We're going to talk about problem number three for the solopreneur or the small business owner, and that's lack of sales. You're not alone because sales can feel overwhelming, especially when you're facing constant objections or feeling uncertain about your offer. But here's the good news, it doesn't have to be that way. So if you're struggling with sales, listen up. It comes down to one of these reasons. Your offer is not clear, so people don't understand exactly what you're doing and what you're selling and how it can help them. Or you might not have built enough trust with your audience, leaving them unsure about your credibility. And third, you might not be speaking directly to their pain points, so they don't see why they should buy from you. If that sounds familiar, the good news is we are going to turn that around, not only in this video, but in an upcoming sales training for January. So I'm going to have you mark your calendar for that. We're going to explore three powerful methods today. Learning how to, with strategic generosity, attractor events, and partnering, these they're not really tactics, they're strategies, they're methods, they're proven that allow you to attract ideal customers and convert them into loyal clients or super fans. So if you're ready to shift the way you approach sales and finally start hearing more yeses and actually have to do less calls, which that doesn't that sound really great. So let's break it down. Um, these struggles, if your offer isn't clear, when that happens, people are left feeling confused and they don't understand how it benefits them. This lack of clarity leads to hesitation. And remember, a confused mind never buys. The second reason, trust. In today's market, trust is everything. If your audience doesn't believe you have their best interests at heart and they aren't sure of your credibility, they hold back. They want to know they're buying from someone who understands their struggles and has the right solution. And the third reason, speaking directly to their pain points, if your messaging isn't focused on their specific problem or what they call their specific problem, they won't see the value in what you're offering. And what we're going to talk about the three strategies today, strategic generosity. This go-giver model, think of it as giving value upfront. Now, many of you have received value from me. If you're watching this video and you're here in this community, I'm hoping you're astonished with value. But this is more, it's deeper than that. This business model focuses on emulating the ability to attract masses of ideal customers through generosity. This is about offering insights, tools, advice that show your audience you're invested in their success, like I'm doing right now. It's not about giving away free stuff. It's about showing your audience that you're knowledgeable, credible, and here to help. For example, who are your golden eggs, your golden gooses, those ideal customers? So those golden geese are individuals, communities, and businesses who already have access to the eggs. Think of it this way. When you meet a golden egg, that's a prospect. When you meet a golden goose, that's somebody who lays golden eggs or has eggs in their tribe. Um, so that analogy lets you kind of position yourself with those people because those people can open doors for you and put you in front of your ideal clients and audiences. So, first homework assignment from this video, make a list of potential partners and golden geese. Reach out, appeal to their self-interest, and let them know they're on your radar. This can be through ideas, solutions, or even offering them other connections. The key to is to establish a relationship built on mutual benefit. Don't go right in for the ask. No, be of value to people, and you won't ever have to worry about asking. All right, number two, attractor events. We have a whole series of attractor event videos here in the community and on the YouTube channel. So if you want to learn how to do those for yourself, just go find that playlist on YouTube, or I'll share it below this video. So workshops are an excellent way to generate opportunities and convert leads into clients. But there's a specific way to do this that maximizes your success. The key lies in setting the right expectations from the start. Ask for feedback during the event, after the event, so your audience engages and reveals what's below the surface of their pain points, letting them know there's much more to explore beyond what just this workshop covers. During the workshop, seed that support. Use lead magnets in exchange for information. Use the surveys and weave in these resources throughout your presentation. Finally, hold their hand. Remind them to access those free resources via email after the event, and carefully guide them through that survey and feedback process. On your feedback form, have something that says, would you like to talk to me further? Have them check a box or leave their email. This strategy nurtures trust without being like salesy or spammy. It also creates engagement at your event. If you've been to one of my events, you notice I often help or ask to put stuff in the chat. That boosts the engagement of the chat and gets everybody involved, even if they don't feel quite comfortable enough to speak at a meeting. This naturally opens doors for further conversations. You might have even noticed during workshops or events, I say, reach out. If you have questions, email me, DM me. So you're always encouraging two-way communication during your events. All right, number three, partnering with others. And this comes with a whole list of requirements that you need to have in place, but I'm just going to go over the general rules here. This is about landing partnerships and selling opportunities with people with larger rooms of people than you. This means larger podcasts, larger events, larger groups. And this well-planned conversation starts with identifying those potential partners. Who are the people or organizations that might already be gathering your ideal clients in the room? Now, when you do this research, this is really, really important to have a set of standards and stick to it. I don't know what your individual standards are. I have mine, but that's not what we're here to talk about. I want you to come up with your own standards for partnering. How big's their list? How big's their following? And will this actually move your business forward being in front of their group? Here's I'll give you a little script scenario to get you started. My understanding, Sam, is that your audience is really interested in blank. Knowing that my teachings focus on that, would you have any interest in exploring ways for me to introduce my work to your audience? A workshop, something like that. This approach actually creates dialogue, showing them you're interested in mutual success. I want to be of value to your community. Sometimes you might actually get hired to teach this content. So if somebody's interested in having me speak to their group, I simply say, well, typically I get paid to teach workshops and speak. Is that something you have a budget for? And if they say no, I simply say, would I be able to make an offer to the group in a very non-salesy, non-spammy way, full of massive value? If the answer is yes to that, I would consider reducing or eliminating my fee. Oh, right. So this basically explores ideas to provide value to a group and put you in front of a group of your ideal clients. It's all about that strategic generosity. And sometimes you have to have a conversation to figure out what that is. Now, you might be wondering, what about the common objections? What if they still say it's too expensive or they're not ready? Personally, I do not overcome objections, and I very rarely follow up more than once. But I've gotten to that point over 15 years of being in business. You have to do what's right for you. If your follow up is good, I encourage you to do it, especially if you're still looking for more clients. Now, if you use strategic generosity, the workshop conversion tactics I spoke about, and targeted partnerships, you're building trust, showcasing your value up front. You're not selling. You're creating an experience that allows your audience to leave thinking, I need this. I want more of this. And right now, I want you to feel into that statement. I need this. I want more of this. If that's how you're currently feeling right now, listening to this video, that you want more about events and strategic partnerships and making authentic sales and having those people lean in and say, hey, how do I work with you? If you want more of that just from listening to me talk today, yes, that's what I'm proposing. So if you're feeling that right now and you want to dive deeper into those methods, check out the resources under the resource tab. Also, the Path to 100K course, DM me and I will unlock that for you, and you can participate in that course right here in the community. And coming in January 2025, tailored authentic sales will be ready for all of you to participate in. And I'll keep you posted on that. That will be a group coaching program. There will be a small fee for that, but well worth your time and effort. So if you need more support, consider exploring those couple options I mentioned. And in the new year, look for that tailored, authentic sales course. The key, though, is to implement the 3 things I talked about today and let me know, keep me posted on how those sales are rolling in. Have a great day.